Good morning, Hafa Adai. Thank you for joining me for another ride along. Today it is a cloudy, gloomy day. Forecast calls that it's going to be raining and cold. So I'm just wondering how it's going to affect offers today. We are out here multi-apping. My sweet hubby is joining me again. We'll be doing a lot of the ride-alongs actually together, especially now that it gets darker sooner. But multi-apping, I didn't show anything for DoorDash, so I didn't have that one on, but it did show some hotspots for GrubHub. And so I turned that one on. I have Instacart and Spark on. And our very first offer came in not too long after we hit the road. It was on GrubHub, which I love to say GrubHubs sometimes for whatever reason. But it was for 8.3 miles for McDonald's and for $10.12. And at first I was like, no, for 8 miles really. But I decided to accept it because I wanted to try and increase my AR on GrubHub because it's currently sitting at 33. And from the time I accepted the offer to the time we made the drop off, it was 20 minutes. So, $10, 20 minutes, it wasn't too bad. And not too long after we got the GrubHub offer, we got something on Spark. And that is actually where we're at right now. We're at Walmart waiting. It's a curbside pickup with 2 drop-offs. And did I take a photo of that one? I didn't, but I'm sure I'll pop it up somewhere here at the time when I edit the video. But I believe it was for $20. It was only for like 6 miles or something like that. But like I said, we're here waiting for that. And let's just hope we have another fantastic day like we did yesterday. Made almost $200 in a 6-hour time period from our day shift and our dinner shift. And so I'm hoping we get lucky again. Wish us luck. 2340. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and put the small one in. That's the side? Okay. Thank you. Got a Spark order for Walmart. 33 items, I believe, for $31 and some change. Miles wasn't too bad either. So let's get to shopping. Okay. So I didn't initially look at exactly what the items were, even though it said 7 items. They're not exactly small. 15-pound bag of dog food. 2 large items for tissue paper and paper towels. And my husband is currently waiting for them to bring that Bissell machine out from back, because it still showed that they still had it in stock. So I'm just trying to finish the remaining of the shopping order while he is waiting. So that is one benefit of having someone with you when you're doing your shopping, right? Multitask. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but raining. And thankfully, at the times that we were doing drop-offs or even going into the store, it was sprinkling and not downpouring. So I'm hoping that when we do go out later, that we don't deal with any downpours. I mean, for sure the temperatures are going to drop. And so not only you know, will it be raining, but the temperatures will be colder than it is right now. But okay, so we are almost done with our night shift. Basically been out for almost 2.5 hours, and we've had several offers on DoorDash, and currently on an on an offer with Spark, currently waiting here at Walmart for a curbside pickup. And I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was for $17 and some change, 6 miles or something like that. I'm sure I'll post it up. I did take a picture of that one. And this was kind of a recent topic that just came up in reference to stacking offers in a way that makes, you know, one or two of the customers waiting on their food. And I mean, that is an interesting topic because, which is funny, only because it happened tonight, but it was all due to DoorDash. I had picked up a double pickup for Chipotle, and in the middle of dropping off the first customer's order, an add-on came on. And when I accepted that and I made the drop-off, that first drop-off, it was taking me to that the restaurant for the add-on before dropping off that the second customer's order. So, and I thought that was weird because, you know, that was going to add on just a few minutes. And at the same time, I thought, well, maybe because the drop-off of the these two customers would be in the general direction. But it wasn't the case. Well, kind of. It was really just that the add-on restaurant was on the way to the second drop-off from Chipotle. So it only probably just added a couple of minutes to the person waiting for their order. But it kind of it's kind of the same like if you stack a couple of orders from two different platforms like Uber Eats or DoorDash, and you see that they're in the general areas of each other in reference to whether it be the pickup or especially the drop-off, to where you're not making one customer wait more than they really should for their food. So I just thought that was interesting. And it's also not the first time that happened. I mean, I think it happened when I was doing Uber Eats order. I had a stacked order on Uber Eats. I had just made the drop off for the first customer, and then an add-on would come in, and then instead of going on to dropping off the second customer's order, I would proceed to picking up the add-on first. So that was just interesting. I mean, what are your thoughts on that? Whether the app is the one that's making you do it, or it's something that you do on your own, especially if you're multi-apping, like a lot of gig drivers out there. I mean, I do it myself. I mean, I rotate and I use at least 5 different apps because you got to keep busy. You got to make your money. But like I said, we are currently here at Walmart just waiting for our pickup. Okay, so still waiting here at Walmart for the curbside pickup. And not too long after I made that last clip, I ended up getting this message saying this trip is now eligible for additional earnings. So I mean, that's cool, and I'm wondering what that would be, but it just shows that it won't be available until within 48 hours. So I'm just curious if anybody out there who does Spark, if you've gotten this message before, and what type of additional earnings did you receive? So I was just curious about that. It is dark, it is raining, and it's a little chilly, but we out here dashing. Got an order for IHOP.
Your destination is on the right.
for mod pizza. Hi. I got a DoorDash for Johnny.
Johnny B right there.
All right, thank you. Got a small order on DoorDash for Fortune Garden. Thank you. Okay, now we are at the end of our shift. It's been a long day. For our dinner shift, we probably ran 4 hours. So in total for today, we did about 7.5 hours for driving. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier, but for the lunch shift, we did about $82. And then for our dinner shift, we did about $75. Who knows if that could have been, I mean, that probably could have been higher because the situation with the Spark order that I had, yeah, we were unfortunately there for more than 30 minutes. We finally spoke to a Walmart representative. They tried looking up the order and it could not be found. So then I had to reach out to Spark support. And all they ended up doing was just canceling the order, saying it was a store issue, so it wouldn't affect my metrics. And that I would be compensated just for a show-up fee. And when I mentioned that we were there for more than 30 minutes, that we will be compensated for our wait time as well. But that probably won't show up for 24 to 48 hours. So who knows? I mean, that was going to be a 20-something order. And then I also lost out on the incentive because I would have made an additional $8 for the incentive. And that was the other thing, if I didn't mention, was that my current incentive for Spark is something that I had also recently, last week I believe it was. For every order that I do for today and tomorrow, I get an additional $8. So that was pretty cool. The first time that happened was only $5. But what's cool about this is that it's like the first one, there's no cap. So it doesn't matter how many orders that I do, I'll be getting an additional $8. So we're going to try and take advantage of that. But in total, we did over $150 for our 7.5 hours. So that, like I said, we didn't do as well as we did yesterday, where we made almost $200. But at least we still averaged over $20 an hour today. But I just wanted to do this closing video, say thank you guys for watching. For those of you guys that keep coming back, I hope you'll continue to keep coming back and supporting my channel. I truly appreciate it. And just want to say again, to make sure we stay safe out there, stay vigilant, especially when weather is like this, where it's raining, for those areas that will probably start to get some snow. Make sure we are staying safe out there. Until next time, adios for now.